Hello, good morning. Good morning, my friends in the world. I have this privilege. I have many friends in the world. So, kisses especially to USA today because the election today is electoral college and they will vote Biden and Harris. It's a great moment to USA. It's like a great victory. All Americans last year were involved in many bad situations, and they fight all these times to change the situation. And today is the moment. Congratulations, you deserve each a better government, and I am very happy with you because of course I am Brazilian and I live nowadays I'm living here in Portugal and Europe, but we feel the impact of this last government in USA, all the progresses you had with Obama's family. It was very dark time when you changed your government, and we observed this sequence of errors, international errors, and we felt this impact. So nowadays we are celebrating with you. Your victory is our victory too. Our victory as Latin Americans, our victory as European citizens or European residents, our victory as refugees in every part in the world, everywhere, because yes, United States celebrated many wars, and yes, it produces thousands, millions of refugees too. We need to understand better the situations. We need to focus on our minds to peaceful solutions. Okay, well, you know, I told you before, there are two types of histories possible in the world, like you learned in Greece, antique Greece, okay, the world of Sparta and the world of Athens, and of course, even when you have a war and you win the war, there are many losers. The most of time, the losers are women and are children. So and poor and elder people. So the vulnerable are the great losers all wars. Nowadays, what we are seeing, what you're observing here in Europe, millions of refugees because these wars in Asia, Middle West, and Africa, and we need to create new solutions based on sustainable development goals. So one of these goal is justice and peace. Let's build a world based on human rights and justice for all. And when we have this world, of course, all of us will be better in our countries, and you will drastically change this panorama, this horizon we are having right now, just millions of refugees. Okay, so well, I'm saying all the time when we think about sustainable development goals, the first goal is no poverty, is combat poverty. So I'm a very motivated to talk to you about this issue, because the poverty is the condition that creates more disease, more violence, more injustice, more wars, hunger, and etc. So the first goal, it's really the basics. So we need to be intelligent to create a new society, new world, new global system, economic, when persons can live with the conditions to develop their own dreams, their own desires, and the place not for 1 or 2% of humanity, but to 100%. This is the goal, I think. The first goal one, it's really important because well, it's a great challenge. The people who has the majority of money in the world, the billionaires, the trillionaires, many of them created philanthropies, ways to return to the humanity their profits. But it's not enough, you know. It's not enough with the philanthropy. We need to think in other way. We need to create freedom, really freedom, without focus on philanthropy. Philanthropy, I think, it's necessary in emergency cases like disasters and natural disasters, but not all the time. So I'm very motivated to talk with you. Forbes list. Yes, I think you are my friends because we are not enemies, okay? I can say you are my friends. So, like, I'm very grateful to Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, all your work to fight, to combat COVID-19 crisis. And you are helping so much Middle West and India and Africa. You are producing great changes with your foundation. And of course, there are many foundations, many philanthropists in USA and Europe and Asia, many great philanthropies. But Bill Gates and Melinda Gates started a movement among the billionaires to do great donations. So I'm very thankful, grateful to Melinda and Bill Gates. But even you, Melinda and Bill Gates, you know, you need to change the economic system. And I'm not talking about capitalism or socialism. It's not about the issue, do you understand? We need to change the global system, the global economic system, to create sustainable development societies, sustainable societies. So based on green objectives, green energy, green cities, smart cities, you know. The great revolution last century was the creation, of course, the computers and supercomputers. And you in Silicon Valley started this movement. Gates, Jobs, Dell, and other great innovators. And recently, Google and social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, many great social media to connect with each other and generate systems around the world in the way we cannot imagine it like 50 years ago. So, of course, you know, your fortune, for example, the great companies, Amazon, for example, who is based on internet. You have your merits, but you cannot think the other persons in the world have no merits. Okay, everybody, workers in the world has merit, because we are humanity and we are connected with each other, and our works are connected, and we cannot live isolated. So each worker is important. So we need to think about share the money, share wealth. I'm talking especially to you. We need to create one mission, global mission motivated by United Nations, as we did with the climate change about UNFCCC panels. We need to create one equal treaty about economic change to eradicate poverty. And we need to focus on these negotiations very serious way. All countries in the world to think together how to eradicate poverty in each country and in global system. Each will be involved, of course, the Forbes list will, and the international banks, development bank, World Bank, European banks, all banks in the world, federal banks. It is. We are talking about real chances forever, you know, like not only offer people monthly paychecks, social benefits temporary to emergency situations. No, we are talking not a basic income to not is it's the way. We need to think other great solutions to observe again country debits and the systems to taxes each companies. You have many issues to think about.